Welcome to Sex Positive Gaming. I'm Annie, and today we're going to look at College Bound Chapter 1. This is a harem visual novel that is available for free on Steam for the PC and Mac. There has been a huge increase in popularity and accessibility of games in this industry. It's not always clear what is and is not acceptable from a content standpoint. Sometimes it feels like the Wild West in how things are regulated. Patreon and Steam continue to refine what is permissible, and the more open platform of itch.io's fate is currently uncertain. I'm going to talk more about this later this month, but many developers have found that certain themes are safer to create content for that are still popular. This has caused the boom of the college harem visual novel. It's funny because there was a similar boom of college sex comedy movies in the 1980s, and I do plan on addressing the cross-cultural corollaries between this industry and others at some point in the future. College Bound is a pretty straightforward plot. You and your girlfriend were both accepted to an exchange program in Paris, but for political reasons, your principal decided to give your spot to someone else. Now you must solve the problem using the only way you know how, by potentially seducing every female in the game. I mean, this is a perfectly acceptable solution, but it does beg the question, what's different about now? Couldn't you have done the same thing a month ago? Graphically, there are a lot of things that I like about College Bound. Yes, these are DAS models, but there are realistic proportions and characteristics like sag and stretch marks. Well, not with the male proportions. It seems to be a requirement of harem games that the MC is going to have certain parts that would hospitalize most women in real life. I mean, I get it. I'm not sure how the MC wears pants, but I get it. The renderings and backgrounds are fantastic. The lighting is really well done and is actually impactful to the mood in many of the settings. The music is all over the place though. Like sometimes you get a whole song and sometimes it's just a short clip. And for the style of music, it just seems like it's a random playlist of genres with no meaning to anything happening in the game. The sexual interactions are animated and look great, but are sadly silent. Flavor-wise, this is a heterosexual harem experience with college, MILFs, pregnancy, lesbian, BDSM, and power exchange. There is also a cheating mechanic that's kind of interesting. You have the choice on whether or not to stay loyal to your girlfriend, and there are some weird ramifications from that choice. I am concerned that she may be in the danger zone on the hot crazy scale. I mean, I learned from the School Days visual novel that these relationships always work out. I really enjoyed playing College Bound. I'm having a great time with the story and the visuals. I'm really impressed at the pacing of content from the developer Foz. The game has been in production since the beginning of this year and has consistent weekly updates on Patreon. I'm not sure how sustainable that is, but it's still impressive. I do wish there was more interactivity like collectibles, costumes, or achievements, but it's still an awesome game. If you've enjoyed other college harem games, I am confident you'll have a great time with College Bound. The story, pacing, and visuals place it close to the same caliber as being a dick, but the main character is much more likable. I'm not sure if I'm gonna make it to Paris, but I'm having a great time trying. Let me know what you think about College Bound. How do you feel about the surge of college harem games and the direction the industry is moving in? But remember, no shaming, just gaming. Thanks to all this month's supporters on Patreon. I wouldn't have been able to do this without you.